So by now you've heard that boxing is considered a terrific mainstream workout. The benefit list is long. Engaged core movement, improved total body strength, stress reliever, all things women crave from their daily exercise efforts. But if the idea of stepping into a boxing gym or kickboxing class feels too intimidating, how about a test round on your living room floor? Studio 5 health and fitness contributor Melanie Douglass is here with at-home boxing combinations you can try at home today. I'm really excited about this.
Yeah, so I recently picked up boxing. Like I actually hired a trainer who specializes in boxing. I went to the gym and I was like, okay, let's do some boxing, and I started throwing punches, and he was like, okay, step back from the bag and let's start with the basics.
You know, anyway, when your boxing instructor is taking a step back from you, you've brought the power. For you, was it wanting to mix up your workout, or what was the initial appeal?
It's wanting to mix up my workout, but I also want the stress relief, and I also like feeling strong. Yeah. So that's one thing where when you start boxing and throwing punches, you start feeling pretty strong and confident, and I really like that boost that it gives you.
Do you think most women would appreciate a kickboxing class or even stepping foot into a boxing gym?
Yes, I think everybody should try it. You should hire a boxing trainer for 1 hour of your life, and you'll learn how to throw some punches and you'll learn some skills, and then you can just shadow box at home on your living room floor.
Because girlfriends of mine who love this and do this and try this, they say there's a high that comes from that power, that adrenaline, and they're not necessarily the most like beatbox and aggressive women I know, but they get out there and they say the power surge is really inspiring, and the workout benefits, obviously the list is long.
Yeah, so the stress relief and the power surge, and then I've started teaching boxing with a bag. Yeah, well, yeah, I have my lesson and now I'm a pro.
Now she's
just kidding. But I started with the bag, and we only go about 30 minutes, and after 30 minutes people are pretty fried because it's a lot of upper body, a lot of core, and a lot of hip and leg movement, which that was the thing I didn't know. I thought throwing punches was all about your arms, coming from your arms, but it's from your hips, it's from your legs. So it makes total body workout.
I'm kicking off my slides. You're gonna give us some combinations. These are good for the beginners?
Yeah, but I want to teach you a couple basics, because before you start shadow boxing, you gotta learn some basics.
What's shadow boxing exactly?
That's punch in the air, man.
Yeah. I didn't know. Was I supposed to know that?
No.
You kept saying shadow boxing, and I was going with it for a minute, and I'm like, maybe I should ask a question.
Shadow. Yeah, it's just, that's what you can do in your living room. You don't need any equipment. That's shadow boxing. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. First of all, I want you to turn to the side, because a lot of times people think you box straight on. So turn to the side so your opponent is here, right? Yeah, you can face me. So I'm right-handed, so my strong arm is back behind, just so you know. So your weak arm is in front. So you're gonna bring your hands up. You should do like temples, but we'll lower it so people can still see our pretty faces. Yeah, but you want to keep your hands up, and when you throw a jab, you actually push your weight forward, so step into it. And you want to think about hitting with your 2 knuckles. So you go boom and snap it back. Boom, like that. Boom, but you got to step forward because it's in your hips, so you're stepping forward. So that's like your jab, right? The fun one is the cross. So your cross is going to go here, but look at what my leg's doing. It's going boom.
Twisting.
And you're twisting from the hip, and it's coming from your hip and your glutes. So cross. So cross.
Who knew so much hip action was happening out there?
Right, now let's do your hook. Your hook is this movement, where you're gonna punch someone right there.
So a cross is...
So your cross is cross. It's crossing. And then your hook is gonna come like this. So my arm kind of looks like that, my thumb's up. I'm gonna hit right there with my knuckles. Boom. If you had a bag, imagine if you had a bag, you were gonna just hit like that. And that hip is from the front hip. So you've got some front hip. Boom.
I do not feel coordinated right now. In case you're wondering.
So let's do a jab, cross, hook. So you're gonna jab, cross, and you're gonna hook. It's the other arm. So your jab arm is your hook arm. This arm's gonna hook. Yeah. So jab, cross, hook.
Jab, cross, hook.
I'm gonna do her a favor. I'll do it backwards just for Brooke.
I've got to see you.
Jab, cross, and here's your hook. Feel that? So that's your basic. So 1, 2, 3. That's a basic pattern. 1, 2, 3. Let's try one more.
Look how strong you look.
Boom, boom.
Do I look like her? Everybody say yes. Everybody say yes.
So that's your jab, cross, hook pattern. Let's do this. Let's go jab, cross, and duck. Like, you don't want anyone to punch you in the face, right?
Never.
So you're gonna go boom, boom, duck. Boom, boom, duck.
I'm with you.
See how you're getting
total seeing this?
Duck, jab, cross. So let's try another one. So you can do all kinds of fun patterns. Let's say I'm gonna go jab, drop, Jab, jab, cross, hook.
Okay.
So do a double jab. So ready? You're gonna go
Jab,
one,
jab.
2, 3. Jab, jab, cross, hook.
Okay, now I can easily just be throwing my arms around,
Yeah.
but I imagine the key is just to engage.
Yeah, so, and it's coming from the hip, so when I throw my punches, I'm using my hips, using my legs, and then you're snapping it back, core's tight. Basically just work your whole body, Brooke.
Okay, yeah,
Your
right.
whole body's
just put your
working.
whole body into
But
it.
it's kind of fun because you think of this is the 1, this is the 2, this is the 3, and make up different patterns. So you could just do 10 minutes and say, I'm gonna do a 1, 2, 1, 2. So a jab, cross, cross.
And just repeat that.
Yeah, jab, cross. You can throw like jumping jacks in the middle, or you can just set
Okay,
and
okay.
wait for it.
Do we want to get our legs involved? Is that more advanced?
So, well, you're kind of always light on your feet. So
Okay.
when you're boxing, that's why you're kind of like that. We call it a boxer shuffle. But if you're light on your feet,
I
your
call this a
calf
baby
muscle-
rock. I do this every
a baby
night.
rock.
Okay.
But like in between your punches, so let's say we're gonna go jab, jab, cross, hook, and then you do a little boxer shuffle.
Just breathe it
And
out.
jab, jab, cross, hook.
Okay.
And a little boxer shuffle.
Okay.
See how that kind of it lets you like reset and get strong.
Yes.
And then when you start getting more confident with your punches, you're like bam, 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 whatever. See how strong? I mean, I already feel like Superman.
I do too.
Because I've been throwing some punches.
So as I'm at home in my living room, boxing Peter Pan, shadow boxing my way
boxing.
through my workout, what's a good time set? Like, give me a good pattern. I've got my little combinations.
Right. So boxing rounds are 3 minutes, right?
Okay.
So you're gonna do.
I'm learning all sorts of things
So
today.
you might do 3-minute rounds. You could even just say, I'm gonna do 1 punch for 30 seconds, and you could just go jab, 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 and then you could cross.
Okay.
The thing about boxing is there's no rules. You don't have to have a fancy pattern. You can do some of the patterns I showed you, but make up your own pattern. Make up your own punch pattern. It'll mean more to you. Do it for 30 seconds. Give it a little rest.
I like that.
Yeah.
I want to take your
Throw some
class.
punches.
Very fun.
Yeah.
Melanie, thank you so much.
You're
will post
welcome.
this little tutorial on our website if you too want to get in the ring. Is that what we were doing? Right?
We were in.
I
we were in the
Melanie Douglass.
We were in the shadow ring.
That was fun. Thanks, Mel. Thank you.